Right, stream is started now. I'll let it kick in first and then I'll tell you.
Right, let me look at the live.
It's got a timer
Yes,
on
we've
it.
got it.
Yeah.
I've got live output. Are we back, people? Yes.
I've got it.
We're live. Right, I'm sorry about that. I do apologise. It looks as though for whatever reason, as people's internet went down, it took YouTube with it. So what we've had to do, thankfully we've got the ability to sniff out programs that we've got live. So as you've refreshed, there we go. Now where were we? We were talking about Harvard University and Michael Siegel's take on what had gone on. And let me just read this bit. We know what's happened in the UK. We know that there's 500,000 new people switched to e-cigs. And that Michael Siegel has said specifically only 2.8% of vapers were distant former smokers. A full 17.9% of vapers were recent former smokers. And I had a little bit of rant about all of this nomenclature. As far as I'm concerned, somebody that's using an e-cig isn't a smoker, and that's the important part. However, the ultimate conclusion of this study from Harvard says, in conclusion, there has been rapid growth in ever and current electronic cigarette use over the past 5 years. Although growth in current use slowed down from 2013 to 2014. Although smokers are most likely, Although smokers are most likely to use these products, almost a third of current users are non-smokers. Put it up, David. Is it up? Come up. Oh God. There we go. Although smokers are most likely to use these products, almost a third of current users are non-smokers, undermining potential public health benefits of cigarette smokers possibly switching to electronic cigarettes. Now, the fact of the matter is that's bullshit. That is utter bullshit. It's complete, total and utter bullshit. And Dr. Michael Siegel says exactly the same thing. He says this conclusion doesn't comport with the actual findings of the study. When the study concludes that a third of current e-cigarette users are non-smokers, it's entirely possible that roughly half of these non-smokers are former smokers who quit smoking successfully using e-cigarettes. Obviously, the difference in these two interpretations is drastic. That the researchers chose to present the findings in a negative way that is not consistent with their own findings seems to indicate a bias in e-cigarettes. Again, I would say, Michael, no shit, Sherlock. These people are out to kill e-cigarettes by any means possible. And if that means outright lies, then that's the kind of thing that they will use. So, folks, you know what to do. And here's what you can do. Let's move across to this. Now, I don't know whether you know this is going on, but if you didn't, you will now. And again, the link for this is available. It'll be dropped into chat. There's a thunderclap going out tomorrow to go alongside what's happening in terms of protests and what have you. Right? Let's do something about it. Go and sign up to the thunderclap. And if you can, go and make your voice heard. I would love to be at either one of the events that's going on, but unfortunately I can't make either. I've got other commitments that have been in place for a long while. But the link is there. Go and sign up. Even do it during the course of the show. I really don't mind. And if you've already done it, get onto Twitter, get onto all your Facebook groups, email all your friends, give them the link and go and get signed up. It might not make an awful lot of difference, but it'll make a difference. Please do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Right? I'm sure that's the lyrics to a song. It has to be. So, right, those are the 4 things I wanted to talk about. I'm so very sorry that the stream has misbehaved itself. It shouldn't do that. We don't know what occurred, but it's done. We've sorted it. We're back live, and somehow we'll manage to splice these two together. I've got no idea how, but we will. We'll find a way of doing that. Otherwise, we'll just playlist them so they'll go one into the next. We can see the point where everything's occurred, so we should be able to join everything together. I know a lot of people won't be able to go to the protests tomorrow. I'm one of them. I wish I could be there. It's just the way things have worked out. Not tomorrow, Friday. Unfortunately, I can't do it. I wish I could. I just can't. It's one of those things. Right, shall we move on to something a bit more enjoyable?
Yeah.
Now, you'll have noticed Keith's been sitting sucking on a pipe all night. What do you reckon to that?
Very nice. Particularly tactile. I haven't seen this kind of pipe
Shall I run through it?
formation before.
Shall we run through it?
Quite different to the one I've got.
Very, yes. Let's get closer up you come up and have a quick look at it. Have we done second adverts? No. Tell you what, I know what we'll do, because I'm totally flummoxed by losing it. We'll go at the adverts, and when we come back, we'll have a blast at the pipe. How much time did we lose? Have about 5 minutes, 6 minutes?
About that, yeah.
Okay, so we'll run past 10 o'clock by 5 or 6 minutes. Do the adverts, and now I've got these two bits of things that I want to have a look at for you, and then we'll go from there. So we'll be back in a couple of ticks.
e-leaf UK are proud sponsors of the Haze Hour on Vapor Trails TV.
Vapors, Dripper just got 40% bigger. So if you love discovering new e-liquids, tell Dripper what flavours you like and we'll send you 70ml of juice and at least 5 flavours. With a money back guarantee and free delivery anywhere in Europe, dripper.co.uk.
Healthy Vape, UK purveyor of e-cigarettes and e-liquids. Proud sponsors of vaping entertainment on Vapor Trails TV.
e-leaf UK are proud sponsors of the Haze Hour on Vapor Trails TV.
I don't know what to do.
No,
We're back in the room. We're just discussing what to do. Sav's just told me that we had 69, which is my favourite number, you know, 69.
It would be, yeah.
69 viewers on YouTube, and we've got no way of telling them what the link is to this one. So if anybody has the wherewithal and can get to the YouTube channel where the original show was going out, if you could, and I did see that B tweeted it, thank you B, if you could go and tell them where we're at now, please. What a... Yes. Right, let's have a look at this pipe. Let's go to close you up, you can, and I kind of want to show you how it comes together. And it's basically, it's two parts. What you get, zoom in a bit, zoom. What you get is Son's battery. Dave Kitson's going to have a better look at this. He's featured pipes from Alex before now, but basically this is for an 18500, and there you have an 18500. Put it the right way up, David. Remember the camera's in front of you, you dickhead. So that fits in. that slides across, so there's your battery in, and then it's pretty much a standard 510 with an adjustable centre post. This is not a sprung one, so you can plug anything you like, and it's been suggested that you use a K-phone, and a K-phone indeed is exactly the right size to screw in. As you can see, look at that, matches up perfectly, and the short gob piece sits perfectly on the K-phone. It's intended for it. However, you can, should you so desire, put pretty much anything you like on that's a 22mm if you want to keep it looking slim. And when it's come, we also got, as you can see, this great big lovely long church warden type thing. So it is, in effect, it's a mech pipe that'll take a 22mm diameter device, atomizer, clearomizer, call it what you will. So let's go back onto main cam, and it's rather pleasant.
Nifty, isn't it?
So you've been enjoying that, Keith?
Yeah, I think the fact that it's so simple as well.
You like it, do you?
Yeah.
Check for the top pocket.
No, it's too big for
Check
that.
for the top pocket. We've got to check for the top pocket. There's Keith checking to the top
mate,
pocket.
you can
Who
see
says,
that.
Gordon Ty says, "Core, that's a big one." You like having a big one, don't you?
It's yeah. The one I've got's got the
Yeah, I'm not sure about the ones that look as though they're real. That
Yes.
doesn't really look real.
it doesn't.
No,
It doesn't.
but it suits you, does it?
And I think that's its advantage.
Yeah.
And,
You like it?
yeah. So
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Keith. Top pocket it too. It's yours, mate.
really,
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
that's very generous.
Job done. But you're not having me K-phone. I paid for that.
Yeah, it
So-
could well be that on the one I've got, the shorter stem on that might also fit on this.
It might, you never know, you look. But there you go, 'tis yours.
What? I'll enjoy
As it stands. Enjoy.
under the telly with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with Keith's mic. Who says there's wrong with Keith's mic? Hang on, let me check. Yeah. Bloody hell. Low battery. It's one of those nights tonight.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
It certainly is. Right, hang on. But, tell you what, while I change Keith's, you're probably wondering how we make these shows. Here, watch this. So this here is the studio. Up there, in that bit, is where it all happens. Try and show the bits. This one here, that's what takes all the cameras in and sorts all the video out and allows me to switch. And this one here is the one that feeds it into the computer. So it comes out of here in 8M Production Studio 4K into the Ultra Studio 4K and then down into the computer, which I'll show you in a bit. Then above that we've got the sound mixer, so Keith and I are in there and all the other sound sources all go in there. And then up here is a channel strip that sorts out the bits and bobs that we need to do, a little bit more bottom and stuff like that. So that there's one of the 4K monitors, and at the moment what's actually streaming up onto the channel is shown here. So if I put my hand there, no, there, because it's on channel 2, then in a little while it'll get up. So there's my hand in front of camera 2, say hello to camera 2, and it'll come down onto there fairly shortly. There's my elbow, look. And then over here we have chat. That's chat. So that's what goes on. On here, this is where I keep my Skype chat going. That's where my producer sits. And there's camera 1. Here's camera 2. And down there is camera 3. That's Keith Cam. And then amongst that rat's nest is a Mac Pro, the waste bin version. And then the view you lot see is kind of down there. If I zoom it in a little bit, it's pretty much camera 2's view. What you probably don't see is that I've also got a piece of kit down here. Oh, I've just come into shot, look. Hiya! Piece of kit down here. This is another monitor off the Mac Pro, and this allows me to do the switching. So camera 1, which is what we're on, camera 2, that one there, camera 3, which is Keith cam, and camera 4, which is closely up your cam down there. Camera 5 is that machine over there in front of you, so that would be that one. And camera 6 won't be coming up yet, it's black, but that's normally what sits, if we swing this round, in that telly there. Widen out a bit, David. Well, at the moment all you can see is my reflection, and e-cigs save lives. And then, whoops, and then we get a light up there, another light, Keith light, which is hiding a bit, and another light up here, which is the hair light. And right over there you'll see all of the shots. They're the shots all in order, and as I press camera 2, for instance, you'll see camera 2, you need to be looking at the in there, in the right hand side. So that's camera 2, camera 3, that's the live shot, camera 1, it's a live shot, camera 4 is a live shot. So I can see what's going where. And that indeed is how it all works. Clever, isn't it? And there we are. That's that. I shot that 25 to 7, 25 to 8 rather, tonight.
Good, that.
On a 4K camera. That was 4K footage coming out here at 1080p, and I'm a bit pleased with that. It looks rather good.
Yeah, and the colour is good.
The colour is spot on. It has to be said. Yes. Right now, now that we've got your battery sorted out and your volume's all right, just quick 1 2 1 2.
Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Why aye, spot on. Get custy lush like now. Right now, here we go. This is going to be a speed review. I have got 7 minutes, so this is going to be a speed look at. Right, here we go. Camera 4, begin. Right, VaporShark DNA 40, not an RDNA 40. What's the difference? The difference is this has no wireless charging, but otherwise, let's have a look at it. I shall take this off, and to look at it, you will see charging point down at the bottom. Now on the big DNA 40, RDNA 40, the button lights up when you're going to charge it. With this little baby one, it's little baby brother, it doesn't light up when you charge it, but there's a little light comes up, as you can just see there. Look, see, that's as far as the lead will go. I didn't think this through very well. That little light goes on. When it goes green, it's charged. Take that back out, David. The charge information, as always, is held on the bottom. You can see this is set to 29.2 watts. This one is the big display. It does both Fahrenheit and centigrade. Celsius, whatever. Aye. So it does both, which is rather pleasant.
It's a big display, that.
Oh, it's easy to see. Even with my glasses off, I can see what it's saying. It's lovely. Buttons, as you would expect. The fire button. Again, doesn't light up or anything. Oh, it does. Lights up round it, but the ring doesn't light up when it's charging. Right? And then your up and down, plus and minus buttons. That's pretty much it. One of the good bits, of course, he said, getting a pushy uppy downy thing, is that the centre pin, as you will be able to see there, is sprung. Now people said, yeah, but I like to be able to take the battery out. So I thought I'll take it to bits and let folks have a look, and then they can see what it looks like inside. So I might zoom in just a tad while I undo the Allen screws, so people can see what they're getting for their money. And bottom line on it is, the battery that is inside this, because I did this earlier, there you are, that's the inside, right? DNA 40 board there, USB charging socket there, and this battery might look familiar to people that already have an RDNA 40, because that's exactly the same battery that's being soldered in. There's their little control board that they use here for the switching. This is in addition to the RDNA 40, and it is rather pleasantly put together. That's what it looks like inside. And it goes back together. You can even look, get that in, there you are. You can see there's even a nice little thing to hold the 510 connector, which is very nicely put together, as you can see down there. I'm quite impressed by the build quality. It seems pretty well sealed. I do like the way it works. Now, I'm very fortunate in that I bought 2 of these things at the exhibition, which shall not be named because we've done it to death, Vape Jam. Fingers moving like fury, bedoing. And as it turns out, she prefers the Joytech Ego 1, the Mini that we got last week, and the Ecom Supreme that you've got. So that's what she's taken. So she's left me in the unfortunate position, he said, the very, very unfortunate position of having 2 DNA 40s, one of which is in the pink and has the little belt clip thing on it, as well as I've shown before. So I've got one that Martina Pochkalanga thinks is perfectly safe, and one which she thinks is very dangerous. They've both got Limo 2s on them, and I like them a lot. That is the quickest review I think I've ever done. Pretty much. I like it's really palmable. It's nice. No, you're not getting the feel of it. You've got a pipe. Make do with that.
Anyone would think I was a scrounger.
Go on, say that again at the camera. Go
anyone would think I was a scrounger.
Really? Nobody would think you were a scrounger, Keith. The fact that everybody wants you to go to Harrogate with your top pocket, I can't think why. Terrible, isn't it? Now then. Reptile Keeper says the non-user replaceable battery is a stupid idea. Well, you might think so. I quite like it. I quite like the idea of just being able to charge it that way, because you kind of get it the wrong way around when you put it back in. It does make for a more compact device. Go to that camera, David, you're talking to it, so you might as well. Makes for a more compact device, and the fact of the matter is it's exactly the same battery that you would put, or that comes with an RDNA 40, except it's soldered in. But you could solder one in. If you can't, Gary Dibley can. And I would imagine that most bricks and mortar vape shops will have access to somebody that can as well. I like it. But that's me. I do. Does it fit the top? Look, I've got a top pocket, so yes, it does. There you are. Top pocketed for David.
It fits neatly. That
fits neatly in the top pocket. Look, see. Doesn't quite go down far enough to make it look as though I've got an extended nipple.
Is it heavy?
Here.
Oh, it is quite heavy, isn't it?
Oh, it's
yes.
I mean, it's packed.
Solid, yes.
It's solid. It's not gonna break no time soon. I like the Vapor Sharks. I've got them both. I've got the big one and the little one. I've got 2 of each. Got 2 big ones and 2 little ones. One I can only charge by QI because I killed the connector for the USB, so it's either QI or take the battery out. But these ones, I'll just plug them in. It's fine. It's nice. Gordy says his is attached to a pen stand with blue tack. Seems fair. Seems fair. I can only apologise for the problems that we had with YouTube. Neither Sav nor I nor anybody else on the team can work out WTF happened. We haven't a clue. We just do not know. Whatever happened. Thankfully we found a way around it. By sometime over the weekend we'll find a way to splice the 2 halves together, but until then, it's kind of, when it gets to that YouTube thing, don't know, not a clue. You? Because I know you're very technically minded, Keith.
No, the fact it beat you, that was the thing that astounded me.
Well, I don't mind being beaten, but I prefer it by a lady wearing stilettos and stockings and suspenders.
Yes, I might have known you'd say that.
Well, of course.
Yes.
Right, so, just so everybody knows, next week I'll be doing Wednesday night again, I think, because on Thursday of next week, I fly to Poland, to Warsaw.
Yes, well, of course, I'm not here next week either.
Well, you won't be
or
on
the
Thursday.
week after.
Well, that's okay. You're not here for 2 weeks.
Yes.
So I'll be doing Wednesday next week by myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yes,
I know you'll
I'll
be
be
sat.
thinking about
You'll be sat in the sun, sucking on a new pipe. I know all about it. Yeah, so I'm hurtling off to Warsaw to the Global Forum on Nicotine. When I return, I will have interviews with Honlick, Derek Yak, actually you name them, and we'll have interviews with them. They'll be all over the channel, all over the place. They'll be available to all the shows. So we're going to bring all of that back. I just want to say thank you to the people that have borne with us during the course of this show, where anything that could go wrong did go wrong. It's been one of those nights.
Yes.
A clusterfluck, I believe it's called, a clusterfluck.
Never come across that expression, but...
A clusterfluck. I'll explain it to you later, Keith.
I thought you might.
Yes. Jester2109 says, I fly to Poland next week too. Are you going on Thursday? I hope so. We'll bring you footage from the party, from the conference, interviews with all of these worthies and notables, and it'll all be good. So that's what's happening next week. Tomorrow, as I say, I'm off down to London to take part in this workshop on the further research, the future of research into e-cigs, and hopefully we can get some sense going down there. But I think from Keith and Sav and myself and the rest of the team, I'm not scared about next week because of you. I'm looking forward to drinking you under the table, Jester.
God.
That's the whole idea of the Thursday night. I sit and watch everybody getting drunk on film. Yes, because I'll be sober-ish. Thursday morning, I'll see you there then. So, yes, from all of us here, thank you so much for bearing with us and sticking with us. I keep saying this, we've got the best chat on the planet. I am now going to go off air and go to bed because I've got to be up at 4:30 in the morning. I can't bear the thought of that, but never mind. So from all of us here to all of you there, can we just say, vape on, vape hard, and don't let the bastards grind you down. Till we see you on the flip side, take care of each other. Be good. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ta-da.
Bye.